When you stop being available, everything changes. Stoicism, you are again. Phone buzzing. Everyone wants a piece of you. Your energy's scattered like coins thrown to strangers who never learned your name. You say yes when your soul screams no. You show up when your heart begs for solitude. You give and give until there's nothing left but the hollow echo of who you used to be. And in that moment, that sacred, terrifying moment, you realize something profound. Your availability has become your prison. Listen to me. There's something the world doesn't tell you about being endlessly available, endlessly accommodating, endlessly there for everyone else. It's not kindness. It's not love. It's not virtue. It's the slow suicide of your own sovereignty. Marcus Aurelius understood this when he wrote in his private thoughts. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. But here's what he didn't say directly. What you must discover in the depths of your own exhaustion. Your mind includes your time, your attention, your presence, your sacred energy. And when you give these away without conscious choice, without boundaries, without reverence for your own being, you surrender the very power he spoke of. You've been taught wrong. Society whispers lies about what makes you valuable. Be indispensable. Always say yes. Put others first. Don't be selfish, but selfish. Let me tell you about selfish. Selfish is running yourself into the ground so you can wear martyrdom like a badge of honor. Selfish is giving from an empty cup and calling it generosity, when all you're really giving is the dregs of your exhausted spirit. Selfish is teaching others that your boundaries don't matter, that your time has no value, that your needs are always secondary. That is selfish, because it serves no one, not them, not you. Not the world that needs you whole and powerful and fully present. Epictetus knew this truth. Born a slave, he learned the hardest lesson about freedom. No one can hurt you without your permission. But permission isn't just about words. It's about availability. It's about access. It's about the sacred gates of your attention and who you allow to pass through. When you stop being available to every demand, every crisis that isn't yours, every person who learned to lean on you like a crutch, everything changes. Not because you become cold, not because you stop caring, but because you finally understand the difference between compassion and compliance. Picture this moment. You're sitting in silence. Phone face down, notifications silenced, the world spinning madly while you simply breathe. And in that stillness, something miraculous happens. You remember who you are when you're not busy being who everyone else needs you to be. You remember your thoughts when they're not interrupted every 30 seconds by someone else's urgency. You remember your dreams, your desires, your deep inner knowing that got buried under the weight of constant availability. This isn't isolation. This is reclamation. Here's what happens when you stop being available to everything and everyone. The people who truly matter learn to respect your boundaries. They value you more, not less. The people who don't, they reveal themselves for what they always were, energy vampires who mistook your kindness for weakness. Your relationships deepen because you're no longer spread thin across 1,000 shallow connections. You become fully present for the moments that matter, Your work improves because your attention is no longer fragmented across endless distractions. Your mind clears like water settling in a still pond. Your soul remembers its own voice. But this transformation, it isn't comfortable. There will be guilt. Oh, the guilt will come like waves in a storm, telling you you're selfish, telling you you're letting people down. Let it come. Let it wash over you. Let it pass. Because on the other side of that guilt lives something beautiful: self-respect. And with self-respect comes something even more beautiful: genuine service. When you stop giving from emptiness, you can finally give from fullness. When you stop saying yes to everything, your yes becomes powerful, sacred, meaningful. Seneca understood this paradox. He wrote, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." The end of your endless availability is the beginning of your authentic power. The death of your people-pleasing self is the birth of your sovereign soul. When you step back from the chaos, when you create space around your life, when you choose consciously where to invest your precious energy, you don't become less loving. You become more love, concentrated, intentional, pure. So here's your moment, right now. As these words settle into your consciousness, you have a choice. You always have a choice. Continue the exhausting dance of endless availability, scattered attention, fragmented presence, or close your eyes, take a breath, and whisper to yourself the most revolutionary words you'll ever speak. My time is sacred. My energy is precious. My presence is a gift, not a given right. This is your sovereignty returning. This is your power awakening. This is the moment everything changes. Not because the world stops needing, but because you finally understand the profound difference between being needed and being used. Between serving from love and serving from fear. Between availability and enslavement. When you stop being available to everything, you become available to what matters. And what matters most, you. Your peace, your growth, your authentic contribution to this wild, beautiful world. The world doesn't need another exhausted, resentful giver. It needs you. Whole, boundaried, sovereign, alive. This is your invitation to stop being available and start being present. To stop being scattered and start being sacred. To stop being everyone's everything and start being your own magnificent, powerful, beautifully unavailable self.